filled with mysterious sights, chilling encounters, and shocking moments. People have documented insanely strange things on live TV.
Who lost a loved one has been pushing for the change.
Take a shot of this, yeah. You know what? No complaint. What was that? What is that right there? Down at camera?
And other bizarre things on camera.
Alexis?
Hey, what you doing, girl? What the f?
An older woman dressed like a nun, moving strangely with what appeared to be lifeless figures. The scene was unsettling, as if she was performing some kind of ritual. The footage quickly spread online, sparking theories ranging from secret ceremonies to something more supernatural.
Hey, what you doing, girl?
No one could explain what was really happening, but the chilling sight left many disturbed. Hospital specter.
No mames.
A chilling video filmed in a hospital in Guadalajara, Mexico, caught something strange on camera. An orderly, laughing and joking around, suddenly noticed a shadowy figure passing by a window.
No mames. Pasó algo.
As the camera holder rushed to investigate, they entered an operating room where an eerie event took place. A table started moving on its own, and after a quick sweep of the room, the camera revealed no one else was inside.
Te lo juro que pasó algo, eh?
The unexplained figure left behind more questions than answers. Could it have been a spirit from a past operation? This creepy footage left viewers unsettled, wondering what truly happened. Silence of Lamb. On January 31st, 2013, 21-year-old Alisa Lamb vanished while staying at the Cecil Hotel in downtown LA. Lamb, a student from the University of British Columbia, had been traveling when she failed to check out of the hotel as planned. After the police couldn't locate her, they released elevator footage from the hotel's security cameras, hoping for leads. In the video, Lamb behaves strangely, pressing multiple buttons before appearing to hide from something or someone. She exits the elevator, only to return, pressing more buttons, and then wanders off down the hallway. The eerie footage went viral, unsettling millions. Later, guests complained about black, foul-tasting water and low pressure, leading to the discovery of Lamb floating in a rooftop water tank. Despite a thorough investigation, unanswered questions remained. The autopsy ruled it as accidental, yet the 8-foot tanks, which required a key and ladder to access, have sparked numerous theories, including sinister reasons and supernatural explanations. Her mysterious passing has never been solved. Reptilian lunch. Boston 25's morning anchor, Vanessa Welch, earned praise for her quick recovery after an unexpected surprise during her live broadcast. While delivering the news, a fly accidentally flew into her mouth mid-sentence. Without missing a beat, Welch swallowed the pesky snack and carried on with the broadcast.
Family who lost a loved one has been pushing for the change.
But some are saying it wasn't her professionalism, rather her reptilian nature that couldn't stop itself from getting a quick snack in front of millions watching, because humans do not like flies, and only insects or lizards do.
Lost a loved one has been pushing for the change.
Snowstorm walkers. In July 2021, a hiker in Russia captured a chilling sight while trekking through a snowstorm. On a deserted road, two bizarre creatures appeared. Their humped backs, long tails, and protruding bony heads, unlike anything the hiker had ever seen. The witness believed them to be extraterrestrials, with their spacecraft having just landed on Earth. However, the footage was shared by an anonymous uploader, and no further information has surfaced, leaving the world to speculate about the true nature of these strange beings. Tall humanoid. This figure, dressed in a black suit with a featureless white face, looks like something straight out of a nightmare. Its unnatural height and stillness only add to the horror. Though it was captured during daylight, the very presence of this eerie entity feels as if it could stalk anyone. Some claim it resembles the Slender Man, a mythical figure said to haunt and stalk victims. Whatever it was, it definitely leaves a chill down your spine. Hazmat burial. In the midst of the pandemic, a video surfaced showing a group of men in hazmat suits solemnly lowering caskets into a mass burial ground. At first glance, it might seem like something out of a dystopian horror film, but the reality behind it is far more tragic. Due to the overwhelming number of deaths and lack of space in burial grounds, the government had to resort to mass burials.
We lose 2,753 lives on 9/11. We've lost over 7,000 lives to this crisis.
The sight of these caskets being buried together in such a way is unsettling, but sadly necessary during a time of crisis. Ghostly encounter. This chilling video shows a ghostly figure walking down a hall before something truly unsettling happens. It appears to drag a man away. At first glance, it seems like an authentic ghost attack, but after some closer scrutiny, doubts arise. What do you think? I believe this is staged. Camping horror. A group of friends camping deep in the woods experienced a terrifying night they'll never forget. While out using the toilet, Alexis screamed for help, sending the group rushing toward her. As they neared, a grotesque six-limbed creature appeared, violently pushing them away. In sheer panic, they fled, leaving the camera behind. The footage ends abruptly, and to this day, no one has heard from Alexis or discovered what became of her after that night. The chilling footage remains a mystery, leaving many to wonder if the creature was real or part of a terrifying nightmare.
Alexis?
Let it goat. Farmers rushed to their distressed animals when they heard an eerie shrieking sound coming from the barn. To their horror, they found their goat bleeding in pain, with a strange, unidentifiable creature attached to its lower belly, seemingly draining the goat's blood. The farmers tried to pry the creature off using wooden sticks, but it only detached when they became more forceful. Without hesitation, it scurried away and disappeared into a nearby stream. The creature's quick escape left the men stunned, unsure of what they had just encountered. To this day, no one knows exactly what it was. Alien worm. Ready to be freaked out, a farmer in an unknown location found a bizarre worm-like creature, and when he picked it up, it began emitting goo from its mouth. The footage of the creature moving and wiggling as it seemingly discarded its insides left people wondering if it was an alien. With its unsettling movements and unusual behavior, it's no wonder this mysterious worm has been called a potential alien species. The unsettling nature of the footage only deepens the mystery surrounding this strange find. Unseen figure. Captured late one evening in Jharkhand, India, this eerie video has been sparking debates online. Filmed by a group of friends on their motorbikes returning from a funeral, the clip shows an unidentifiable figure walking along the national highway. The strange sight left the group feeling uneasy as the figure appeared out of nowhere at 7:40 p.m. Some online viewers speculated it could be a ghost or an extraterrestrial entity. Regardless of the theories, this unsettling mystery has left many still searching for answers. Real Wolverine? A routine doctor's visit took an unexpected turn when a patient, complaining of discomfort in his hands, suddenly revealed something straight out of a superhero movie. As the doctor asked him to place his hands on the table, 2 sets of metal claws shot out from his knuckles, leaving her completely stunned. The doctor's wide-eyed reaction made the video even more gripping, but the question remains, was this real or just an incredible prank? Whether it's fake or genuine, one thing's for sure, this bizarre moment left everyone in disbelief. Hero Kong. During a live photo shoot, a man with glowing hands created a spectacle that no one could have expected. As the cameraman filmed, it became clear that this man was struggling to control some kind of supernatural power. Before the situation could escalate, the man seemed to teleport to safety, narrowly escaping a collision with an approaching bus. But the most chilling part came when the man marveled at his powers, leaving everyone to wonder just who or what he really was. The whole scene was caught on camera, making it impossible to ignore this strange and puzzling event. Possessed transformation. One woman decided to record herself sleeping after feeling an unsettling presence in her room. What she saw when she reviewed the footage horrified her. Her face had distorted into something otherworldly, and her movements were unnatural, as if she were being controlled by something sinister. The unsettling transformation left her traumatized, sparking online debates over whether this was real or cleverly staged. It's a chilling reminder of what might be lurking around us when we close our eyes at night, making us question who or what is sleeping beside us. City Terror. This unbelievable video clip is from Russia, and it shows a giant spider-like creature climbing a residential housing complex. It seems pretty unusual that a spider this size is walking down the building, and no one in the city seems to be panicking, which raises questions about its authenticity. However, conspiracy theorists seem to believe that the spider is from Chernobyl and has been buffed due to radiation. It doesn't end there, as this mighty spider was also seen during the day, crawling all over the building, and still, why no one seems to notice it. Anyways, it's really creepy. Beelzebub, reporter. It seems demons are no longer hiding their presence because during live news, the reporter's voice turned into something terrifying, something not of this world. Listen to this.
That's right, Gloria, and those fire crews are still out here trying to determine the cause.
The news channel said that they have zero idea what went wrong here. What do you think?
Those fire crews are still out here right now trying to determine the cause of this fire that happened out here on North Terrace Drive.
Haunted playground.
Oh shit, that is creepy weird. Oh.
Playgrounds are for children, but they don't necessarily have to be human to be able to play in them. He was with his kids when he noticed a swing moving on its own. There was no wind, no children nearby, and no one pushing it. The eerie sight left the family in shock.
It's going faster! Look at it!
The kids didn't want to get out of the truck. They were all nervous.
But the swing kept swinging, seemingly without cause. Was it an elaborate prank? Or could there be something more sinister at play? The eerie stillness of the moment has left people wondering if they were witnessing something beyond explanation. Extra legs.
ไก่สีเท้านะครับ
Here is a chicken with some extra leg pieces. The two extra legs fused awkwardly between the bird's regular limbs, making it look incredibly uncomfortable. The chicken's unusual condition, likely caused by a genetic mutation, left it struggling to move. In another bizarre case, a chicken hatched with two extra legs due to a double yolk egg. Typically, in such mutations, only one chicken survives, but this survivor managed to absorb its twin, leaving it looking like this. Live invasion. During a live TV news in Turkey, people noticed strange objects hovering in the sky just behind some buildings. These flying objects weren't there before, so they were caught taking off. After the cameraman noticed the man acting strangely, he zoomed in on these three crafts, and just seconds later, everyone went crazy. Their reaction to seeing something like this was genuine, and even the news channel wasn't able to explain this mysterious event. Zooming broadcast.
Take a shot of this, yeah. You know what? No complaint. What was that?
It was 2011 when a Cincinnati news reporter caught something unusual in the TV screen behind him. He noticed a flying figure zooming past a skyscraper and seemed genuinely baffled by this thing.
What is that right there? Look at that. What is that right there? Is that on the camera?
It might have been a plane, but the speed, size, and its downward trajectory goes against known aviation behavior. You can see the moment the reporter gets confused by whatever it was, making it that much more mysterious.
What is that right there? Look at that. I don't know what that is.
Ghost in red. In 2015, a CCTV camera in Taiwan captured unsettling footage of a man walking down an alleyway in the rain. Just as he approached his motorbike, a young girl in a red dress mysteriously appeared at the far end of the alley. As a motorbike passed by, something strange became visible. The wheels of the bike seemed to go right through the girl's head. This eerie scene added to the legend of Taiwan's girl in red, a ghost said to haunt the streets. The unnerving video left people questioning whether the girl was just a legend or something far darker. Ghostly spectator. Almost a decade ago, during an intense football match in Argentina, something spooky appeared in the stands that still has fans buzzing. A dark, shadowy figure was seen drifting through the crowd, moving effortlessly up and down the touchlines. The most chilling part? No one seemed to notice, as it passed right by them. While there's likely a simple explanation, Argentinian football fans are convinced they caught a ghost on camera. Nestling beast.
This being moves, doesn't match up with any primate.
While streaming live on the Carbon TV Eagle Cam, viewers were left in disbelief when an unidentified figure appeared below the nest of a pair of Michigan bald eagles. This figure was identified to be something similar to a Bigfoot, skunk ape, or even a Sasquatch, but its dark fur-like shape made people believe it was the elusive creature that was accidentally caught on live cam.
This is good Bigfoot habitat. That's well established.
It doesn't seem abnormally large. It just seems like human size.
Abandoned face. In 2014, a video surfaced, posted by a man named Ted, a police officer with decades of experience. While responding to a domestic disturbance in Delray, Detroit, Ted ventured to investigate strange noises coming from an abandoned house. He panned his camera towards an old newspaper clipping that told the tale of Rose Veris, the Witch of Delray, who was rumored to have murdered 12 men in the 1930s. As he called out into the house, a chilling, ghoulish face appeared at the upstairs window before vanishing.
Hello!
The article revealed that locals feared Veres's supernatural powers, which might explain the eerie appearance. Could the ghostly face belong to the infamous witch herself? Mysterious disappearance. On June 30th, 2014, 28-year-old Lars Mittank traveled to Golden Sands, Bulgaria, with friends for a vacation. After a fight with rival football fans, he suffered a ruptured eardrum and was advised not to fly home until it healed. Unable to return with his friends, Mittank checked into a budget hotel. After one night, his behavior became bizarre. He sent a text to his mother, telling her he felt unsafe and that 4 men were following him. Fearful for his life, he made his way to Varna Airport. Security footage captured him entering, but moments later, Mittank was seen running out and heading into the parking lot. He climbed a fence and sprinted into a nearby field, disappearing into the woods. Despite extensive searches, Mittank was never found, and no clear explanation for his panic-stricken flight exists. His sudden, unexplained disappearance remains a chilling mystery. Secret figures. On October 14, 2009, 2 witnesses reported seeing a large triangular-shaped object hovering above a hotel where they were staying. After notifying the authorities, 2 men dressed in black suits arrived at the hotel looking for the witnesses. Hotel security footage captured the men entering the lobby. They requested to speak to the guests, but were told they had left. Staff described the men as unusually pale, with no eyebrows or eyelashes, and they appeared identical to each other. One staff member remarked that their hair seemed fake, as if they were wearing wigs to cover baldness. Most notably, the men had large, deep blue eyes and never blinked during their interaction. Upon closer inspection of the footage, the man on the left appeared to struggle with walking, as if unable to keep his feet straight. Could the guests have witnessed an alien spacecraft? And were these men truly the infamous Men in Black? Were they government agents or something far more bizarre? The mystery remains unsolved. Insane traffic. Captured on a road in Jingtai, China, this eerie footage shows 2 white vans approaching an intersection when something unbelievable happens. Out of nowhere, the vans suddenly rise into the air, pushed backward as if caught in a powerful gust of wind. The scene is so bizarre that it leaves onlookers questioning what force could have caused such an extraordinary event. Was it a freak natural phenomenon, or something far more mysterious? The van's strange levitation has baffled many, and to this day, no clear explanation has emerged for the peculiar happening. Football ghost. During a live football match, something bizarre happened in the stands that no one expected. A dark, shadowy figure was seen running across the empty seats, moving right through the spectators as if it were invisible. No one seemed to notice it, but the eerie figure was clearly caught on camera, sparking claims that it was a ghost. To make things even creepier, there's another video of a similar shadow appearing right in the middle of the pitch during a match. Despite the ongoing game, not a single player seemed aware of the haunting presence. Tsunami ghost. The footage is as unsettling as it is mind-boggling. During the chaos of the 2011 Japan tsunami, a camera caught something truly disturbing. A strange creature seemed to defy the very laws of nature. It leapt from a tree, splashed into the water, then vanished into a mist that seemed to come from nowhere. The eerie footage has left people questioning the truth behind the legend of the tsunami ghost. Creepy stalker. A wholesome family dinner took a terrifying turn when a creepy face lurked behind a doorframe. The person recording didn't notice it at first, but when they revisited the footage, the terrifying face became clear. Since then, the family has felt an uneasy presence, as though they're constantly being watched. The unsettling feeling in their home is hard to shake. So let me ask you this: how safe do you feel in your home? Amphibian mystery.
Check this frog out. Here we are in Pahoa, Hawaii.
A bizarre discovery in Hawaii left locals stunned. A small frog moving around despite lacking a visible head. Somehow, it was still hopping, functioning as if nothing was missing. Scientists later suggested that the creature retained a brain structure within its body, allowing it to survive.
Check this frog out. It's not your average frog. It's kind of missing a face.
This rare mutation, while shocking, proves that nature always finds a way to adapt in the strangest ways. Unstoppable swarm.
Millions of mice, they're everywhere, houses, garages, water tanks, under the bed, and biting people.
A terrifying wave of mice invaded rural Australia, overwhelming everything in sight. Millions of these creatures poured into homes, farms, and fields, chewing through crops and causing damage worth millions of dollars. As food supplies dwindled, the mice resorted to cannibalism, using each other as a source of sustenance in their desperate survival.
I've heard stories from our neighbours and friends how they're lying in bed and a mouse runs across the bed.
Locals were left horrified as the mice infested walls, roofs, and even water tanks. The terrifying sight wasn't just about destruction, it became a nightmare for anyone living in the area, with the mice even going after people. It was a true plague, one no one could have prepared for. Hanging coffins. In the mountainous regions of the Philippines, the Igorot people practiced a unique and eerie burial tradition, hanging coffins.
They carry the body wrapped in blanket and in a fetal position.
These coffins are nailed to the sides of steep cliff faces, high above the ground. The belief behind this practice was that it would help the deceased reach the afterlife more swiftly.
Because also what they think or they believe, it's a good luck.
These coffins, some hundreds of years old, remain suspended in time, offering an unusual yet fascinating glimpse into the cultural heritage of the Igorot people. While it might seem bizarre to some, for them, it was a meaningful way to honor their loved ones. Melting Earth. Moving on, we have another wild footage for you that'll baffle you. Here, a highway can be seen covered with slimy goo, and in that goo are some creatures slithering around. What do you guys think they are? Live doll. On the This Morning show, a couple shared a chilling story about their allegedly possessed doll, which had attacked the husband.
And I looked down and there was a lot of scratches all over my knee. There must have been a dozen or 15 or so, but they looked like cat scratches.
As they sat together, the doll, seemingly calm at first, began rocking back and forth all on its own. The wife, visibly terrified, couldn't even look at the doll as it moved of its own accord. The bizarre and eerie event took place live on television, leaving viewers in shock. While videos of haunted dolls are common, seeing such an occurrence on air made this moment truly unsettling. Headroom broadcast. In 1987, something truly strange happened in Chicago that still haunts viewers. On a cold November night, the city's airwaves were hijacked by a figure wearing a Max Headroom mask. No message, no warning, just a bizarre sequence of distorted sounds, static, and creepy movements that lasted nearly 2 minutes. It was an unsettling, eerie moment, and to this day, the identity and motive of the person behind the broadcast remain a mystery. What did they want, and why choose this disturbing method to make their presence known? Bush's Memorial. During the memorial service for the late George H.W. Bush, an unusual moment caught the attention of everyone present. Several prominent politicians, including Joe Biden, were seen holding an envelope. As they glanced inside, their faces turned pale, with shock clearly visible on their expressions. Jeb Bush, the late president's son, appeared especially distraught. The unsettling reactions left many wondering what could have been in the envelope that caused such a strong, emotional response. The mystery surrounding this moment remains unsolved, sparking wild theories and intrigue. Franken Rabbit. Franken what? Frankenstein is what will come to your mind after watching this rabbit. I never knew that rabbits could get like this. This strange condition was caused by Shope papillomavirus, a skin disease that causes wart-like growths on animals. It is most commonly seen when rabbits are crowded together in small spaces.
I'm not sure if this thing's gonna rip my head off or not.
Surfing meal.
What happened for you in the moment and how you view that today?
In the opportunity that it could have just taken me out, it didn't. Right. It went for my board.
Mick Fanning, a 3-time Australian world champion, found himself face-to-face with a great white shark. During the 2015 World Surf League J-Bay Open in South Africa, the surf world held its breath for 30 agonizing seconds.
Holy Excuse me.
Everyone watched as Fanning fought off the shark while still on his board. Miraculously, he survived, but the incident forever changed him. Fanning opened up about how the terrifying encounter shifted his perspective on life.
I was just sitting there, I was just about to just start moving,
and then I felt something grab, like, got stuck in my leg rope.
Pushing him to move away from his dominance in professional surfing and toward building a successful business empire. Four-legged snake. Is it a snake with 4 legs or a lizard with an extra long tail? No one can quite figure it out. This odd creature was spotted on a porch in Vietnam, leaving locals scratching their heads. Some believe it's a lizard with a fake tail, but if you look closely, you can see it moving like the real deal. It's one of nature's weirdest mysteries, and the truth behind it is still up for debate. Desert legend. In the vast Portugal desert, 2 friends stumbled upon an unnerving sight. The footage shows a tall, muscular creature with a yellowish-brown fur coat, moving slowly through the barren landscape. Its back appeared strangely curved, adding to its unsettling presence. As quickly as it appeared, the mysterious figure vanished behind a bush, leaving the friends confused and shocked. Some believe it could be a chupacabra, a legendary creature feared in Central and South America for its eerie, animal-like form. This bizarre encounter in the desert only fuels the mystery.
Caralho, velho. Puta, onde que tá agora, pô? Ah lá, lá.
Funeral mystery.
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
When Queen Elizabeth passed in September 2022, her funeral was filled with somber moments. However, something unsettling occurred during the live broadcast. As the ceremony neared its end, a woman's voice was heard saying, "And the fact that she's trapped," before being abruptly cut off by the anchor.
As you can see,
the disturbing interruption raised eyebrows, with some speculating about dark conspiracies surrounding the royal family. Was there an attempt to keep the Queen alive longer than natural? The mysterious comment left many with chilling questions about what really transpired behind the scenes. Zoo mystery.
a mystery in Texas. What is this strange figure that people are trying to figure out?
Late one night in Texas, security cameras outside Amarillo Zoo captured an image of something truly perplexing. The footage shows a creature that doesn't seem to fit into any category. It's not an animal, nor is it human. The strange figure lurks around 1:25 a.m. Its features unclear and unsettling. Authorities have only released the image so far, making it even more mysterious. Mythical find. On a farm in China, villagers unearthed something truly bizarre. What appeared to be the remains of a massive 60-foot-long dragon. The footage shows villagers gathered around the skeleton, which resembles the mythical depiction of a Chinese dragon. It had a large skull, 2 small arms, and a long spine stretching across the grass. The discovery raised many questions. Was this an actual creature, or something far more mysterious? Despite the strange find, it's unclear whether experts ever examined the remains, leaving the truth about this discovery to remain a mystery. Russian anomaly.
Hearing a deafening noise outside your house. And when you go to investigate the cause, you find something even more frightening. But what exactly did he find?
In Russia, a farmer was drawn to a loud noise coming from his barn. When he investigated, he found something chilling. A strange, petrified creature hung from the ceiling, with an elongated body, peculiar limbs, and an odd head. The creature's appearance was unlike anything the farmer had seen before. When the footage of the discovery was shared online, it left many speculating. Some believed it could be a mummified animal, while others thought it might be a burnt carcass. Despite the viral attention, no further information has surfaced, leaving the mystery unsolved. Scorpion nightmare.
Oh my God. They better get up or they're gonna hit the power lines.
This farmer's worst nightmare came true when he stumbled upon a horrifying sight on his land, a mountain covered in countless scorpions. These deadly arachnids seem to cover every inch of the ground, creating an overwhelming and terrifying scene. The sheer number of them was unsettling, and it became clear that something drastic would need to be done, like setting the farm ablaze to rid it of the swarm. This spine-chilling discovery serves as a reminder of just how dangerous nature can be when things go wrong.
Oh my God. They better get up or they're gonna hit the power lines.
Let's move on to today's subscribers pick of the day, and viewer discretion is advised for this clip. Watch at your own peril. Two friends were about to record a skating video in the San Francisco subway when they encountered someone really horrifying. There was a woman behind a dumpster acting in an insane manner, like something was trying to come out of her. That's when the two friends knew this was wrong, because she was possessed by a demon. There's no other explanation for it. This strange behavior continued for a couple of minutes before she started crawling towards them. So they ran. They ran as fast as their legs could. Her face, her behavior, none of it makes any sense. Thank you, people.